shouldn't say it.
Piece of garbage!
You have this big-ass house, and you can't afford a Wi-Fi box out here?
Keeping you up to date with all the reality TV drama
and celebrity gossip. You're listening to Trashy TV
with Ash P
and Tommy B.
Baby, I'm only judging what you give me.
Hey guys, it's Ash P
and Tommy B. Welcome back to our... I realized last week when I was watching it, I said to our channel, but I meant like it was like a YouTube video.
Same thing, yeah.
Same thing, but welcome back to the podcast.
Welcome back to a juicy new episode of Trashy TV.
I know, we've got a few things to talk about today. It's going to be a big fucking show. We've got Camila Cabello, we've got Ben and j.lo, we've got Tom Girardi look like a skeleton coming out of his car for the first time in like a year.
I know.
We've got a lot of fucking shit.
Dead.
I know, come back from the dead.
But alright, let's get into it.
Okay.
Hit it, Fergie.
So what do you want to talk about first, Ashley Ann Poulter?
So, am I the only one who didn't know Ben Affleck and j.lo were a thing again?
No, I already knew.
How did I not know?
I love j.lo. She's like one of my favorites.
Yeah, I know.
So I fucking knew.
She's a babe.
And can I tell you a little insider tip that I heard?
Yes.
So they're doing, I don't know if you remember any of the j.lo music fans, back when she filmed Jenny from the Block, I don't know if you saw that music video, but a lot of the photos in it were her and Ben, like paparazzi photos. Anyway, and now recently they've been doing the exact same photos as the music video, so like on the yacht and everything like that, and on the balcony hugging or whatever they were doing. So most people are thinking
it's back to 1999.
Yeah, it is, but I think most people are thinking that they're just gonna do like a music video for Jenny for the Block, like a 20-year one. Yeah, because they're doing the exact same photos again, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so what do you think? Are you happy?
I'm happy.
Sorry, I'm interrupting you. Sorry, continue.
I'm happy for them. Live your life. I mean, they were meant for each other, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. Better than A-Rod or whatever fucking
A-Ron or whatever the hell your name is.
And she is stunning for, how old? 50?
Yeah. She was good in Hustle, wasn't she?
She was fucking good. I fucking love that movie. No, I think she is like one of the hottest fucking women in the world. And you know what? I don't like a lot of fucking people, as you can probably tell from this fucking podcast. There's not a lot of people I actually can stand. But j.lo is fucking one of them. She is a queen, and I will never have a bad word to say about her.
I still like
unless
her
she
music.
likes Benny Earl, then I'll have a thing to say about her. But at the moment, I fucking love her. But yeah, well, the next topic, Ashley. Or do you want me to say it?
All right, so we got
we're not driving today, are we? We're just like two hobos sitting in a tree.
No, because I was reading the list that Tom made and he spelt all the names wrong.
Yeah, it's just a list to remind me of stuff.
Like Tom Girardi, Tom Gurday.
Gurday, well, hey, fuck you, bitch, fuck you.
And Camilo Portobello.
It is Camilo Portobello, whatever. Fuck a bello, I don't fucking
Norris.
care.
What is this Norris nuts?
That's about the YouTuber that I was telling you. So guys, I'll do it quick. There was a YouTuber who bought a cavoodle and then 5 days later, they stood on the dog and they killed it. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, the poor dog, I felt so bad for it. And then everyone in the comments was like, it happens. I'm like, it fucking happens. It does not just fucking happen. I'm like, what? When do you ever... I stepped on Paris as a fucking baby and she's fucking walking
How do you step on a dog and it dies?
Yeah, like it must have been a really fucking hard step. It must have been like a squish, right?
He basically jumped on it.
Yeah.
Slam dunked it.
Yeah, I don't know. They kept saying it's an accident.
I don't know. That sounds a bit sus.
But
you can't just accidentally.
Here's the kicker, right?
What?
He didn't want a dog.
Ooh.
So I'm like, and they're like, we know we said we didn't want a dog, but he always does the right thing. And like, listen, accidents do happen, but I'm like, it must have been a really fucking big step because like, I don't know. I'm no dog
what
expert.
What type of dog was it?
A cavoodle at Paris.
Oh.
And Paris got stolen as a child, and she's walking fine. 50 Cent got shot 9 times and he's still alive. What's the fucking difference? You know what I'm saying?
You know, just a bit sus.
Yeah, a little bit sus, but I hope the dogs are resting in peace. I felt really bad because, you know, fuck humans. I love my little animals. Dogs are the best. But, yeah, that was actually quite sad. But I do want to talk about Tom G'day. Sorry for spelling it wrong. So Tom Girardi was spotted for the first time in like a year. Well, that's what they said, but I'm like, we saw him like a couple of months ago on a date
with a new blonde girl.
But I think we didn't see his face, so I think that's what they meant. But he looks like a skeleton. He literally looks like, so he's lost like 40 pounds, just like a skeleton. It's insane. And he's been punched in one eye. It's like a black eye.
Is he in aged care yet?
I don't know. He's living in his house with his brother. His brother's taking care of him in the mansion. I'm like, so that was interesting. And since we're on Beverly Hills News, I do want to talk about Lisa Vanderpump and Kyle Richards. So there was an article posted on Twitter and it kind of blew up, and there was like an insider person saying that all the blogs are made to say bad things about Lisa Vanderpump because Kyle tipped him off or something like that. Pretty much Kyle was the one leaking all bad stories about people, and then also Bethany, who was on the New York Housewives, used to be friends with Kyle and is no longer friends with Kyle, and they said this is the reason because Kyle wants to be Andy Cohen's #1 housewife, and so she will throw anyone under the bus no matter what, and so if that means she has to throw her best friend under the bus, she will. Anyway, so someone commented on like this Twitter feed and tagged Lisa Vanderpump in this and said, have you seen this? And Lisa said, oh dear, ... Nothing bad, right? Then Kyle responds and says, for the love of God, give it a rest, replying to any lie out there just to draw attention to it and move on. And I want to say that Kyle, you can fucking move on. So Lisa Vanderpump was mentioned in a comment she responded to. Kyle wasn't even mentioned in the comment, and she somehow sniffed it fucking out and found it and commented on it. So, what do you agree? Whose side are you on?
Definitely not Kyle's.
No.
Lisa Vanderpump is my bae.
She is my bae.
We almost met her.
I know.
We were 5 minutes off from meeting her in LA.
I know, we literally were, and it was.
And you know what? Like
we didn't sleep in that fucking apartment,
I
we were
know.
lazy fucking fat
Because
shit.
we
would have fucking met her.
We went to Sir a couple times, but they had this like DJ event on, and we decided to keep on watching what was it? Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah, Devil Wears Prada or something.
And Bridesmaids
Like,
in the
we'll go
hotel
after.
room.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, it's alright, we'll go later. And guess what? Like 5 minutes before we got there, Lisa Vanderpump was taking photos with people.
I would have fucking tackled her. It would have been like ball around. I would have put a sack over her head, and I would have.
We would have gotten thrown in jail.
Yeah, I know. I'd be like, I fucking love you. You're fucking
Calling
love
like the embassy, the US.
I know.
Embassy.
She'd be like, you're scaring me. She'd be like, get away from me. No, but so yeah, all of that shit happened. So then but everyone was saying that it's like, well, Kyle, this for fucking 4 years, all you've gone on about is how Lisa Vanderpump sells stories. So now because someone's saying it about you, she doesn't have the right to comment. That story or whatever said her name in it. Like it said that she was saying bad stuff about Lisa Vanderpump. So she has a right to comment on it. And it's like, why doesn't Kyle give it a rest for once? Like she needs to fucking shut up. And then there was also another article that Andy Cohen said about Erica Jane, because you've seen I don't know if you've seen a lot of comments, but everyone's angry about Erica Jane. Like, how does she have a job? She's a criminal. She's stealing money off widows, orphans, and midgets or whatever the fuck they're doing. You know what I mean? But yeah, Andy Cohen said that she's not going to get fired. Her legal stuff has nothing to do with like her position on the show, and she will be at the reunion, because that was a big thing. People didn't think she was going to show up at the reunion.
Why would she not be allowed at the reunion?
No, that she wasn't going to go.
Why?
Because of the legal stuff. Because she hasn't.
But she's got to make a paycheck.
Exactly. I thought she was going to go because she has to make a paycheck. But the thing is, because she's not doing any press, they all had all the housewives on Watch What Happens Live, and she didn't go. She hasn't done anything. So it's going to be so good because she literally hasn't spoken out. So all we're seeing is what happened when she filmed and all of that. So that was quite interesting, and I think she should be on the show because you know what? Isn't it guilty till proven innocent, or no, innocent till proven
guilty?
Yeah, innocent till proven guilty. So I'm like, she's not guilty yet. So y'all are just assuming she's stealing from widows and midgets. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just
you disgusting people.
Yeah, you're disgusting. Stop fucking judging a woman who had millions of dollars and it was from widows and orphans.
From marrying an 80-year-old.
An 80-year-old who now literally looks like it's 120. But yeah, that's that stuff. Also, Ashley.
What?
Wow, that was very aggressive. You sounded fucking angry there.
I know, sorry.
I know,
I've just been a little bit dramatic.
Just being a little bit dramatic. The Camila Cabello drama I would like to talk about. You saw the photo. I'll fill everyone in first, and then you give me your opinion, okay? So, Camila Cabello, for what's her name? I don't even know. Fuck. Camila Cabello, whatever the hell.
No, Cabello.
This is going to be like the chalk on cheese or whatever again.
Don't make me say it.
No, I can't remember.
We all know who we're talking about.
You know what? And I do not like this woman, first off. She stole my Shawn Mendes. And you know what? She's a a wrench of a woman. I can tell you that much. I used to like her, like Havana, Una, like, yeah, that was great. But you know what? Ever since she went after Sean, I'm like, get your fucking grubby hands off my man. Like, honestly, back off, bitch. I'm like, get your dusty fucking hair off him. Anyway, so that pissed me off. But for once in my life, I'm actually on her side. I might get cancelled for this, but hey, whatever.
I know, who is this boy?
Ashley can do the podcast on her own if I get cancelled for this. But I'm going to tell you. So pretty much what happened was she had a performance for a new song. I can't remember what it's called. It's like Don't Go There or something like that. Anyway, and it's like a Latin flavor. It's kind of like, you know, that kind of 90s, 70s kind of Latin, you know, song. I don't fucking know. Whatever. Yes. Anyway, so that's not the point. But anyway, she had a live performance. And on that live performance, she had a man next to her who was like one of the backup dancers. And he had a very heavy tan on. And it looked very dark. And all of this stuff, and people were saying it was he was blackfishing, and that they were making him look black, and when he was white, and people were very upset about it, and were saying I can't support her anymore, and they were getting angry at her, and she came out and said, you know, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to offend anyone. He was just meant to have a darker tan. That was it. So, and you saw the photo. We're gonna post on our Instagram later on, but
yeah, but.
You tell me what you
It
thought.
could possibly be the lighting, because I remember they were saying the same thing about Kim Kardashian once on one of her shoots. Someone took a photo of her from behind the scenes, and everyone was grilling Kim because she looked darker than she was. It looked like blackfishing, but when you saw it in a different light, like it was fine. It was like a normal tan.
Yeah, it was in a normal tan. But people, I feel like, are just too quick to judge. And you saw the photo, and his eyes were white.
It's like a sunglass.
Yeah.
Tan, you know?
So when I first saw...
tan.
Exactly. When I first saw that, I don't know if you thought the same, but I just assumed he was meant to look like he was sunbaking in Cuba, and he had too much of a tan, and he had his sunglasses on, and he had a white eyes because he had like he'd slept in the sun or something. Like it fitted the vibe of the video. I think if they wanted an African American to play it, they would have. Yeah. It was meant to look that certain look. Like, it wasn't meant to offend anyone. It was meant to be someone who was overly tanned, left in the sun, and forgot to take the glasses off. That's what I thought of it. But a lot of people, you know, got angry about it. I just feel, don't you feel like people are too sensitive?
Yes, because, like, you know, lighter skins can actually tan that dark though, so I don't know why people get so sensitive.
Yeah, 100%.
If you go to Greece, you'd get a nice tan.
Yeah, if we're out there, I mean, I didn't because I wear a lot of sunblock, but
I know you smothered that all over you. Yourself in America.
I got a suck in my fucking eye once because this bitch fucked it up.
No, in Cancun. No, not Cancun.
In Chicken Pizza, whatever.
Chichen Itza.
Chichen Itza.
He was like carrying on. He got sunscreen in his eyes, so he like covered his his shirt over his head, and I was just being dramatic. I've got a whole video if y'all want to see it.
If you want to see it, give us 1,000 likes, or give us 1,000,000 likes, and we'll drop the video. But yeah, no, it was because it was hot. It like melted in my eyes. It was fucking sucked. But yeah, I just think people need to like relax a little bit and give her a bit of a break, because I didn't really think, like, even though I can't fucking stand her, she's stolen my man. I just can't deal with her. But I actually kind of agreed with her on this one. I didn't see it as blackfishing or anything like that. No. But yeah, I think that was kind of...
No one's purposely going to do that.
No one's... Why would they purposely do that to hurt someone's feelings?
Especially in, like, this day and age.
No, exactly. And the same thing happened to Iggy Azalea's with one of her music videos maybe like 2 months ago.
What happened?
And she just had a strong tan on and had black hair, like a black wig.
Right.
But it was just like her normal hair, like a black straight wig. And then they're saying, oh, she's blackfishing. And then even the makeup artist said, no, like, it was literally just the lighting in that part of the thing.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
She had the same tan on in the other parts of the video. I'm like, yeah, and also if you put dark hair on someone, they're going to look darker. Like, I think, you know, of course, I'm not saying that there was never people who have, you know, done blackfishing or anything like that, but I just think these cases are not it. They're literally just... people are being too sensitive about it, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm fucking sick of it. I'm fucking sick
and tired of
people being
like so sensitive these days.
I know, you literally can't even fucking fart in someone's face without them carrying on.
Did you know they were going to change the name of fairy bread because it's offensive to gay people?
Oh, give me a fucking break. Fairy bread? I'm like, Jesus, I love my fucking fairy bread. I'm like, no one fucking changed that. I know people are too sensitive. I'm like, they need to
move the fucking... And they're changing, they're changing a cheese. Is it cream cheese?
Yeah, coon
The
cheese.
name of coon.
Like, I can understand that like
Yeah, I
that
understand
word,
that,
but I'm
but-
like, if it's already like, I don't know, but maybe we can't speak on that. And you know what? We're probably gonna be fucking gonna get cancelled, and we're gonna have to. Don't worry, we'll put out an
Alright, cut
apology
this
video
out.
next week. But yeah, no, it's all right. But also, I want to talk about my girl Fergie. So this week,
Hot Ferg Summer.
Yeah, Hot Ferg Summer. So this week on Twitter, I was on Twitter and I was like, I was, looking at my housewife stuff, and then I saw Fergie trending, and I was like, what's this? So pretty much there was this guy called, what's his name? Sean Kirsten. I don't know how do you say that last name? You said that where it says Sean on the notes underneath Hot Ferg Summer. Come on, Ashley, one screen. Caston, thank you, Sean
Or
Caston.
Caston,
So he's fuck, hold on, guys, hold on. I will figure this out. I've forgotten what I was fucking saying.
We had a technical issue.
He's a humanitarian, a global warming activist. That's the fucking word I'm saying. Anyway, and he did a performance in front of Congress. He was doing a speech or whatever, and he decided to rap a bit of Fergalicious, and because the climate thing he's doing was called Ferg, but it's spelled FERC. So he's pretty much rapped Fergalicious, but he's changed it to everything to do with global warming and all of that. I'll add a little bit in the video so you can hear it.
I rise to continue our celebration of Hot FERC Summer. As climate activist Fergie would certainly say, the Fergalicious definition is to make our planet cooler. So listen up, y'all, because this is it. The Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, better known as the F to the E to the R to the C.
So yes, that's what he was rapping about. But so it's more kind of like talking. It was actually pretty cringe. I'll show Ashley in a little bit, but it was kind of very cringe.
To the hit it, Fergie.
Yeah. I know. Well, it's more like it's more like fucking talking, but it's kind of cringe. But I guess that's the whole point. They wanted to make traction. They wanted people to talk about it. And if he just did a normal speech, no one would even care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but this is gonna get people talking.
That's
how you gotta do it.
That's gonna do it, and it's for a good cause. It's for global warming,
and it's a good song.
And it's a fucking banger.
I listen to that song pretty much every single day. I'm not lying.
Me too.
Because it comes up automatically on my Spotify.
Oh really? I'm like, Fergalicious is such a fucking good song, and I fucking love it. And I literally at the gym, it's such a good gym song as well, guys.
Yes, I know. I listened to it at the gym before.
Oh fuck, I know, it's so good. I listen to Fergalicious. I also listen to opera sometimes at the gym.
Do you?
Yeah, no, I'm fucking kidding you. I'm fucking kidding, not you. But no, I can't even speak. I literally am lost today. I don't know what I'm doing.
We can't talk at night time.
I know. I feel like it just might be when it's past 9 o'clock. We just lose our normal
mojo.
We have sundowners or whatever. Isn't it I feel like I just lose...
to do with dementia patients.
Oh, okay, well, sorry, not that then.
That's when you go crazy.
Well, yeah, definitely not that. Oh, well, I'm already crazy, so definitely not that. Well, that was pretty much all the news and stuff, but maybe I just would bring up one little thing, because we'll talk next week, Beverly Hills, Love Island, all that stuff, because we'll do a little episode this week. I'll just quickly bring up the Bachelor Australia, just because there was a few little things I want to talk about. So pretty much the Bachelor Jimmy, whatever the fuck his name is, the butterface as we like to call him, his face isn't that good, but I could fuck his body. So that was pretty good. Nah, he's got a cute little body, but you know what, actually he's kind of growing on me. I don't mind him as much anymore. He's kind of, that face is kind of coming sterile to me, so I'm getting used to it. Anyway,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't even know what I'm talking about. Everyone listening to this in the car is gonna be like, "What the fuck? Have I listened to the last 20 minutes of my fucking life?"
So
anyway,
yeah, you like this guy?
He's not bad. I wouldn't recommend him, but anyway, so he went on a date with Holly. And Holly's this blonde bitch anyway, and they had a good date, and then the girls were sitting there bitching, saying, she's probably not going to come back from the hometown of the date because she's a fucking, lost cause or whatever, some shit. And then half of them were staring, giving the looks oh my God, I can't believe this bitch just said that anyway. And then that was fine. Then Holly comes back and they're like, what the fuck? And then pretty much they do a maze where they're running through a maze, and they have to find Jimmy in the middle of a maze, pretty much a hedge
and whoever
maze.
finds him wins.
Yeah. Anyway,
wins the date, probably.
Wins the date. Anyway, and of course fucking Brooke wins it, the fucking annoying ass bitch. And then anyway, Like, I was like, what the fuck? And her, you know, do you know which one I'm talking about? You'll know because she
she
has
the
the
blonde
annoying
one?
voice. No, she's the one with the brown hair with the really...
Yes, actually, yes, I do know.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know
Small
her name, but
face?
you know... Yeah, she's so fucking annoying. I'm sorry. But she... Oh, and they won, and then they kissed. And I was like, what the fuck? It was like they were like eating each other's faces. I was like, ew, is this what like normal people look like when they kiss on TV? Because this is really disturbing. I was like, felt uncomfortable. It was fucked up.
Yeah, I
Anyway.
hate watching people I hate like kiss. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's. I'm like, oh my god, and they weren't good kiss. Like they looked like they were like look,
Slobbering all
yeah,
over.
like, not even. It just looked awkward. It just looked plain awkward. And because I don't fucking like her, it made me even more angry. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, then anyway. So I will give gold stars to one of them, and that is Stephanie. She is the one who doesn't like the pilots. She's
Yes,
the one.
the blonde one.
Because you know what? I'm proud of you, Stephanie, because you're the only fucking one in this whole fucking show that actually is bringing some sort of drama who is actually entertaining. I don't know how they could find 25 women who were that fucking boring. They honestly don't. Like, these women, I've never seen any scene of The Bachelor with such shit women who literally are not willing to put their dick on the table and bring some drama.
They need to put
A wig on you and bring you into the house.
Yeah, call me Lana and I'll be there. I'll be fucking there. But you know what? At least Stephanie fucking brought it, and I could tell she used a classic classic move and said to one of the girls like, "Oh, what a cunt," about Holly.
Yeah.
Which is a great move, because then that person's gonna tell that person that it's gonna get back, and then
Yeah.
that person's gonna confront you. So you
Heard
kind
it
of
from the
start
grapevine,
drama
all that
without
jazz,
actually
yep.
doing anything. Anyway, and then Holly's shocked, and she told Brooke this, by the way. You know, the annoying girl. Stephanie told Brooke that she's like, what a cunt, about Holly. Anyway, and then she was like, oh my god, she acted like she said she was gonna fucking stab her to death. Like, I've never, like, she was being so over the top. I'm like, it's just a C word.
Like, that's
That's
normal.
common knowledge. I go around to customers at work. I'm like, "What's up, cunt?" That's just how I speak. So I'm like, "Are these people really that upset because she got called a C next?"
Are they
Tuesday?
not Australian? Or...
I know they're not Australian. Like, don't you say that to patients at work? You're like, "What's up, cunt?"
Yeah, that's just normal. That's bedside manner.
Exactly. That's bad tide manner. And then Holly was like offended and acted, she had to fucking stick up her fucking ass, and she had to like be all upset about it and be like, oh, like blah 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 blah, like that was so rude, like I can't believe you would say that. And Stephanie was like, I didn't say it. And then she's like, if they said it, I want them to rewind the tape. And of course they rewound the tape, and she's like, what a cunt. So but
What do you mean they showed them the clip?
no, like they showed the audience the clip. She's
Oh,
like,
right.
I want to see this. She's like, I want to see this if I said it. And then they just like rewinded it, and then they showed it.
So it was
like,
actually on camera.
yeah, because she'd already said it earlier,
Yeah.
and we'd already seen it, but they re-showed it.
Who cares?
But
like,
yeah, and I was like, at least Stephanie is playing a good villain role. That's great to deny it. Like, it's good. She's actually doing something entertaining. She's bringing it. And then Holly's like, this is very high school. Then Stephanie's like, well, you're the one who brought it up to me. And I'm like, yeah, Holly, you're the fucking one saying it's not high school, and you're the one fucking causing all this drama. I'm like, Holly, you need to be shut down. All the rest of you need to fucking pull each other's hair out, because you guys aren't doing it. Stephanie is actually earning her, what is it, $100 a day paycheck, whatever they get.
$150?
Yeah, $150 paycheck. Good for her.
like it makes a difference.
Yeah, I mean, like it makes a difference, but you know, she's bringing it, and I was just like, oh my god. And then she starts like pretty much crying over it, like because she got called a cunt. And I'm like, not even to her face. It was someone had said something behind her back, and she was like, I didn't say it, and she still believed it, and she's crying about it.
God, I'd want to know how many people have said that about us.
Oh, I'm sure a lot of fucking people. I can already name fucking 10 of them. You know what I mean? I'm like, holy fucking shit. I'm like, oh, it's just second nature to me. So I was over that. But yeah, I think that was kind of like about it. What was your pit and peak of the week, Ashley?
Well, I'm kind of disappointed this week, so I don't really have a peak. Other than like just hearing now that Holly got called a C word.
A C word? Yeah, no, I agree.
That's quite entertaining.
Yeah, I know.
I'll probably have to go watch it.
No, you'll have to go watch it. I mean, yeah, this week there wasn't much. I mean, we did have Beauty and the Geek and the transformations and stuff, but I mean, like, really?
Yes. That other guy, was it George? He looked good.
Yeah, he looked good. And Lachlan won. I was happy Lachlan won.
Yeah.
Bachelor, he deserved it. He was cute. He's so cute, like the way he like does his star jumps and stuff. Did you see he couldn't do
He's
the
so
star jump?
small. Like,
He's so small, but
small and with a big voice.
he's got it's so he like what's the word? He like narrates everything. It's like
I know.
It's like the motor
Well, that's
car
his
thing.
job.
Yeah, but everything he describes, it's like they did the Magic Men last night in the episode.
Oh, did they?
Yes, they did, and like they had to do like a performance, and he ripped his shirt off. I'm like, yeah, come on, Lucky. I'm like, make those girls get horny. But yeah, so that actually might have been one of my peaks, and obviously Hot FERC Summer. I really fucking like that. I really enjoyed that. I love seeing my girl Fergie. And then my pit was, oh fuck, I totally forgot what my pit was. I knew
but there
it.
was no episode of
Yeah,
Beverly
that's
Hills.
right. There was no episode of Beverly Hills. That was my pit. I was so upset. It felt like 10 years
You know
when
what?
it's only been 2
I
weeks.
tried to go watch it the other day and then it wasn't uploaded. And then I'm like, God, Tom's going to kill me
Yeah, you're like,
if I don't
"Tom's
watch
gonna-"
it now.
I even said that. I was like, she's probably thinking, I'm like, I should tell her, but I was like, I kept forgetting to message you. I'm
No,
like, you
and
know
then,
what?
like, I
she's
didn't-
going to be thinking, fuck, Tom's going to get so angry at me because I haven't watched Beverly Hills. He's going to think I'm lying.
And I didn't, like, go and, like, search for it again. So I was like, fuck, I haven't watched it.
I was like, oh my god, you're probably thinking, yeah, no, but it's alright, I forgive you, actually. So we'll have it, oh my god, tomorrow night, yeah, it's Wednesday, tomorrow night, yay, I can watch it, and then we'll review it next week anyway.
I'm just all about Love Island at the moment.
Yes, and we'll talk about Love Island
You
next
need to
week.
watch it.
I know, I need to. You know
But
what?
it's
I'll
already
try.
like 30-something episodes, so
That's alright. I
don't
can
even
start
bother.
from now. No, I can try and start from watching now. And it's like, I know we're called
you'll-
trashy TV, like we're watching two
You'll
different
have
shows,
to
but we can.
write like a diagram.
Yeah, but I feel like I can
like-
kind of pick it up.
And like you're like that crazy person
with all the.
on the whiteboard.
I'll be like, hang
You're-
on, but this season from season 1, 14
you're like-
years ago is like, is back. Yeah,
You're
yeah.
writing all the information on the whiteboard. You're like, this person's connected. This person's coupled up with this person.
Yeah, I would. I feel like if I actually
You're gonna go
like,
crazy.
got into it, I would. It's just like everything's coming back at once, and like I feel like I don't have as much. Like I have time, but I feel like I just keep like. I like to watch my shows at certain times, and then like I keep.
Same. Like
forgetting.
I'm not always in the mood.
Like, I'm in the mood, but I don't like to watch it during the day. So I wait. If it's a new episode, I'll always watch Beverly Hills when I go to bed. I know that might be not very interesting to people, but it's interesting to me, so fuck all of you.
Yeah.
But, sorry, not fuck all of you. You're beautiful, your audience. I love you so much.
But also,
But yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. Fucking listen to this podcast and fucking show up and fucking subscribe
give us a
to
5-star.
rating.
Can you do that?
Subscribe to us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Which one? Apple Podcast,
Apple
or
Podcast.
Spotify?
I don't even know. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess we're
Tom
ending the show
prefers
now,
you
so.
to listen to it on Apple Podcasts because then we can see how
Yes,
many people.
please. If you actually could listen to on Apple Podcasts and then people right now listen to Spotify, fuck you. Change it right now. Rewatch it and listen to it on Apple
I know.
Podcasts because that's what we want to fucking hear. Because we get, if you listen to Apple Podcasts, they go more on the charts. So Spotify, I don't think there's charts.
Yeah, Spotify. I don't know. Tom sorts all that
Yeah.
out. I don't have a
Yeah.
clue what's
We're
going
on some
on.
like website
I just
thing.
rock up, to be
She
honest.
just rocks up. She's like the star of the fucking show, so she just rocks up, and I will edit it later on. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Is there any final thoughts for you, or are we gonna clock off?
Oh, I think my time is done.
Yeah, I think my time.
I
is
need
done.
to get paid for this hour.
Yeah, I'll pay you $2.
Or half
You
an hour.
dumb fucking idiot. But
Where's
Well,
my commission?
yeah, well, I get commission because I'm fucking fabulous, unlike you with your split ends.
I just got a haircut.
Oh, I couldn't even tell. Looks
Bastard.
terrible. I'm joking. Nah, it looks good.
No, it needs a wash.
My hair's flat. Haven't
Your
had
hair is so frizzy. What are you
At
talking
least I haven't
about?
got hair extent. No, hair. What is it?
I don't have hair extensions.
You need fucking hair transplant. That's what you need.
That's too far. That's
No,
a sensitive topic at the moment.
It's a sensitive topic. But I'll get a hair transplant one day. I'm fucking sure. I'm
You
fucking
actually
nearly
do, like...
Fuck you! I don't need a hair transplant, you bastard. You know
Your
what?
hair's falling out.
It's not falling out. I have used hair tablets, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, because I told you to.
Yeah, but it's not falling out. It's just staying the same.
If I didn't tell you, you would have had no hair by now.
But you know what? It would be half gone. I look like fucking like the bald guy of Beauty and the Geek. The
I
fucking,
know.
I know.
It's like there's not really a difference.
Yeah, I know. I would be scared. I would look so terrible being bald. I feel like I look like Megamind, so I don't fucking.
I can't even picture you.
No, I
bald.
can't. I would panic. I would just get a toupee, so it's fine, guys. I would be alright. But at least it'd be like thick. I'm like, oh, I could get like different colours.
You can get a toupee. They don't, like, they look pretty real.
Yeah, but okay, like we can talk about this another time because I still fucking actually have hair, so it's not like an emergency
He's
right
getting
now.
triggered.
Yeah, I am getting triggered because my fucking hair is my pride and pride. What is it?
Pride and joy.
Pride and joy. That's what it fucking
God.
is. But you know what? Well, we're gonna end
It's
it there.
alright. He got kept down.
Yeah, I got kept down, and so did fucking you bastard.
No, I didn't.
Oh, didn't you?
You're a year older than me, and we finished at the same time.
Oh, well, awkward. I didn't realise that. I thought everyone got kept down. But that's alright. Well, we'll end it there because I'm going to go kick her ass now. But not literally, just physically. I mean, figuratively.
Figuratively.
Yeah, that's the fucking word. But thank you guys for tuning in. Please follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We have a YouTube channel now that's just Trashy TV
Do we?
Podcast. Yes,
Shit, I
we
didn't
do.
know
Yeah,
that.
I didn't. It's just where so if people are on YouTube, they can listen.
We
to
should
it.
start filming ourselves.
We should go on that website when we interview people and stuff. We'll be able to do that.
Yeah.
But
That
yeah,
means I have to put makeup on.
yeah. Well, that's not gonna make a difference anyway. Ooh, you want to talk about mamas? I know, I do. But yeah, well, I'll let Ashley send us out.
All right. Well, it's a ciao bellas from us.
It's ciao bells from us, and we'll see you next week. Ciao.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.
Fuck off, guys.